know if I'm audible. And test my stuff again. Today at 3:30. Let me just unmute one of these right. Anthony.
Yes, Eric.
Dennis.
Yes.
Niaje?
Poa sana. Baya natumia phone So I'm trying to get you. I'm driving.
Kupata kujua kama anasikika. Sasa wanawake tunaweka history kama anasikika.
Unfortunately, what you have to do just record. I'll go. I'll go through it.
Now, we just going to have an overview of what to expect. One, get Britain pound against the USD dollar. Euro against the USD dollar. Then USD dollar against the Japanese yen. And say to see what we expect. Okay. Now, because now, we were checking on the weekend one, if you check on the GDP, realize that it's trying to form a pattern that's called head and shoulder. And I was trying to share the major region structure of the area of value that you should always be looking at. One and two, we have the first shoulder, second shoulder, then we have the head here. The head that is a particular point. So this particular pattern is what we term as the head and shoulder. Now, when you see a head and shoulder, you just prepare to short a pair. That's what you measure to do. You just prepare to short that particular pair. Now, we'll try and do some support and stand this particular one. You can do one at that particular point. That's this one. And this one. That's the first one. Second one, you can do at this particular. So that's this one. These are two measurements. Very measure. That's the second one. That one we can do. The last one at that particular point. Then we do one to show the richest point because the measure is from that. This particular one is broken, that's why we had that. We have to go long. Then the price is almost then what happens? So if you test this particular zone, price will be tested upwards. So one. Okay. Now, what happens is that price has to retest a major area of value. That's one thing that you should know as traders. You know, so many people didn't know why GDP USD edge. One of the major reasons as why GDP USD edge go up is that it's try to test this particular zone that you can call it support. Then price rejected the support and it will go upwards. Now what we expect again price to retest the second these are almost 1,000 pips from this one. Now let's go to daily and see our head and shoulder. This is our head and shoulder daily session. Develop this first shoulder, second shoulder, and the head. Then price is almost testing the second shoulder. So one from this daily time frame, we expect GBP/USD to first hike upwards, call it hike upwards from a week. So if you are good in scalping, you can scalp a buy. But after the news, 5 minutes after the news, UPSD will go down. UPSD will either be reflected by this shoulder and come to this. So for me, I'm trying to sell. I won't check the buy. I need to go to 4 hours. Show some signs of reversal because you can see this rock and flats. These are flat. This is the first flat. If you are good in wave analysis, you realize that you have the A at this particular point. You have the A. A at that particular point. Then you have the B point. Then the C. Trying to form a D to confirm a cell. That's for those who do analysis. Then, if at any point you are going to get a short or you are going to go short for this particular pair, we'll have to wait for we'll have to wait for it to reverse. Basically, if you are going to trade the GBP/USD during NFP 5 minutes prior to NFP, what you're going to do, you can do a buy stop at this particular point. You can do a buy stop at 1.3845. That's the area of value. 2, where our second shoulder starts. That's at 1.3910. Then again, you can do a sell stop from the same point. You can do a sell stop just below this particular zone. That is at you can do a sell stop at 1.3806. 1.3806. That's after the news. Okay. Now I think for GPSD we are done with that. So majorly we have concluded that GPSD we expect it to go high or go low, then downwards to test the weekly. Okay. Let's go to Euro-USD. Those they are correlated pairs. So whatever you expect in GPSD is the same thing that you expect in So whatever happens to GPSD is what we expect to happen. Analysis again from weekly onwards to so now again Euro-USD is rallying upwards. It rejected something we call neckline, that is particular zone. The neckline, Euro-USD rejected this neckline. It rejected neckline, then upwards. So I'm expecting euro USD to retest this particular zone again, which forms a pattern like the head and shoulder for USD. This one can turn to the here, because it has a very strong sell, a very strong sell. This one is the first shoulder. Point. Then we expect price to rally up this particular point, for you to confirm, for you to begin selling euro USD. So 5 minutes prior to euro to news, euro USD is expected to go up, to test the second shoulder, then again reject it down, either to break this neckline or to consolidate along the neckline. That's what we expect. That's one on weekly time frame. Weekly time frame is majorly a great, it's a larger time frame for people who do swimming, swim traders I mean. You should always know how to do these zones, because you don't know how to do the zones or how to do the support and resistance zones there. You want to be a consistent profitable trader. That's what you are looking for. You can make at least, you ensure that you make at least, if you have an account of let's say for an account that I do operate, I myself operate an account of 3K, let's say 3K USD. If you operate an account of 3K USD or 5K USD, I have a target of at least from 5K USD. Even if you open, let's say, an ad or any other kind of business, the maximum it can give you in a month is 100 bucks. It's $1,000. So if at all you want to operate such an account of 5K, have a target of at least on the max, have the least amount that you expect. You should expect at least $1,000 because looking at that margin will be risking at least 5% of the account. Then will be aiming at least 10% of the account. You should always be good in risk management, because if you risk much, you end up losing money. And that's the truth that no one will tell you. Everyone will tell you life is like a forest, is a venture. You're going to make money. You don't have a plan. You should always have a plan. Because even if you are a teacher, whatever you do, even if whatever kind of business that you do, you should have a plan. Like this week, I'm expecting certain amount of profit. Next week, I'm expecting certain amount of profit. That's for business. The same way, take forex just as like any other business. Don't have that double in mind. If you have double in mind, it's like you want to double today and make $1 million bucks. Then at the end of the day, you'll end up losing $1 million. You see? No. So you should always have a plan and apply risk management always. Even if you are sure that a particular pair is going to buy or a particular pair is going to sell, always have something called risk management. Apply risk management always. Always. Even if you don't want to use stop loss to avoid stop funds. For me, I don't use stop loss to avoid stop funds. What you should do in that case, you should always use a reasonable lot size that can accommodate your account based on your account size. You know, when I started trading, I was able to raise an account of $15, 1,500. That's what's 20, the end of 2017. I raised an account of 15 to 1,500 USD in a period of 1 month. That was now to test my strategy. It was still working on that time. Until today, I'm still a swing trader. I have several traders, several indicators that I look on and see if they coincide with my analysis. So if let's say for example, I'll show you one indicator that I use to see if it coincides with my analysis. So if it coincides with my analysis, then I end up really, as you can see, our zones. What we daily again, you see, this one is clear. Here it has a double bottom. But you have a double bottom. That's for Euro USD. At the point to be rejected upward. So for Euro USD, we have just taken a buy, a clear buy. But again, you'll see a particular zone, some are like a retest to this particular point, retest at this particular point. That's on being tested. So I'm expecting price to come and retest this zone, and I have a possibility. One possibility is that once price retests this zone, it will continue rallying up. That's my bias. And we are looking at this. I can take a screenshot of the same. Yeah, I'll take a screenshot of the same. Show what I expect. Okay. This is what you expect. You expect price to bounce downwards to this particular point, then bounce back. But prior to NFP, because you have analyzed GBP, remember, we're expecting GBP to continue rallying now, then downwards to retest this particular zone, then up again. That's what you expect. And remember, the other time you analyze GBP, I told you GBP is a buy. If you can check well on your Telegram, you'll see there's a pattern, or there's a I shared a setup of GBP last week. GBP are going up. We want to go down to test particular zone like this one, an area of value, then the trend will continue. That's what I shared with you. Now, we are done with GBP, Great Future Bond, and we are done with Euro USD. We are done with two pairs already. Okay? You can see the zone very clearly. These are area of value. The area of value from the 4-hour time frame. This is the area of value. So simply because, as you can see, Euro USD has not retested yet this zone. So NFP may push the price of Euro USD to retest this particular zone. Then in a twinkle of an eye, even in a, let's say in a second, price will be falling. Euro USD will fall. So you are a clever trader, you should look for sell entries after buy. You should look for sell entries after the buy trigger. For me, my area of value is that particular zone. That's where I'll be waiting to enter a sell. You should always be patient as a trader. If you are not patient, you will be always trading against the trend, and you will always be making losses if you don't apply patience. Okay, let's get to our last pair that you are going to analyze. So for Euro USD, we have concluded that you are looking for sell entries from we are looking for sell entries from 1.1910. That's where we are expecting sell entries to kick off from. So we expect price to go up to retest this particular zone, then down to 1.87. So you can have your take profit. You can have your take profit at 1.1837. That's where again we have our take profit. Now, let's get to the final one. That's USDTY, and see if we have the same correlative bias. And see. Okay, this is the indicator I was talking about. It's not doesn't pay. This is the way it looks like. It seems like whenever it gives you an entry like this one is a buy entry and gives you an arrow, that's a clear buy. It does give you an arrow like in this place, it means that it may reverse. So I'll always wait. If I want to make sniper entries, I always wait for these particular arrows for me to make an entry. Okay. Someone see that snitch name, but I'm recording this session, so you should not. Don't worry. I'll also analyze the Excel gold because someone is telling me to analyze gold. No, I don't trade gold myself because the first account I bleached because of gold. So for me, for myself, I don't trade gold just for that purpose. You know, let me give you a story. When I started trading, I was employed and I was being paid 500 bucks, 50,000 per month. And you know what I did as a trader at this decade, I deposited the full amount of 50K, 50,000 shillings, my trading account. Just the same day I was paid, I was given my salary. When I was given a check, like I was given a check today, I deposited after 2 days, the check had matured, so I had money in my account. So I went ahead and deposited that money to my trading account. Then I ended up some sales. It was around December 2017. I did some sales on gold. You know what happened? I lost the whole amount. And that's money I worked for a full month. So trading is not a job, my dear. Okay. Now we are checking on USDT. We'll start again from the rejection, but for this particular indicator, I use it only for 4 hours. 4 hours. If we check well, here we have a consolidation. The consolidation at this particular place. So what do we expect for USDT? One, from this indicator, it's showing you that after the consolidation, this one may be, after this consolidation, price may break below this consolidation and we may come to this particular point, which means USDT may sell in the long run. You see, USDT may sell in the long run. That's one bias that we expect. Or one, that's one that we expect in the long run for USDT. Okay. Now let's get to analysis, our normal analysis. Let's start from weekly, just like before. From weekly, you can see we have prices consolidating and the weekly time frame for USDT. So price has not yet broken below, it has not yet gone above port, so it's still consolidating. Okay. Now one is the only one that is the only pair that I'll be analyzing. Then we call it a day. So this is the only pair that I'll be analyzing. Then we call it a day. It seems that you have consumed almost 30 minutes. Let's pass it. So let's go to daily and see the major zones. If you are able to see the major zones, check on daily. You can see we have this zone. This is the area of value for USDT. Here we have our cheap profit to be at that particular point. This is again another area of value because you can see this area was retested at this zone. So retested again at this zone. So you expect if there is this to sell inside of this point. And again on daily, I can see we have an inverted hammer. We have an inverted hammer at this particular point. If you check well, we have an inverted hammer, and price always follows the pattern. Whenever you see an inverted hammer like at this particular point on support, that one triggers see an hammer or an inverted hammer, that should be also an area of value. Always check on those particular patterns. So if you're not included in candlestick, you need to go back to class. Look for pixology, read about briefs, read about pixology, read about candle patterns. Able to get them and okay. So we have an inverted hammer at this particular point. So for the USD DPR, we expect it to sell. That's before or prior to use. So if you are going to make an entry for USD DPY, make a sell USD DPY. So it means if you are selling USD DPY, it still means that you are selling USD CAD. And you are also selling USD check, and you're also buying gold. You see, that's before the news of some minutes to news. Those are the trades that we should look forward to. Okay, then let's get to 4 hours and see. We have the same corrective move, or we have the same impasse. Check on 4 hours. The same, but this particular one, USD2 has not yet tested the support. It has not yet tested the support. It has not yet tested the resistance. So to expect, we may go down, or the price may fall down, then up again, test this particular resistance zone. Then from there, we may expect a breakout or a rejection. Okay. As I see, my time is almost elapsing, and we have analyzed at least 3 pairs that I promised to analyze. You can now get to your laptop, get to your phone, have some, we call them heading orders. For USD DPY, you can use a sell stop at this particular point. Let's get to 1 hour, because we still have like almost 3 hours to use. So you can have a sell stop at that particular point. That's for USD DPY. You can have a sell stop DPY at 109.886. That's for USD DPY. Then your take profit should be at this particular low, where we have this particular wiper. You see this zone, so this zone was retested. The last time we had the NFP, that's where the USD DPY retested. So you can have your take profit at that particular point, 109.592. So you can have that particular trade. That one is a sure trade that you won't miss at least 50 pips. Okay. So I'll take this chance to thank you all for attending the session. We keep doing such analysis from time to time. I usually organize such analysis every Monday at times, or at times I do organize even twice a week, depending on my availability, depending on the best entries that I get. So if someone tells you that Euro USD is a sell, that's prior to news, or prior to news, then we should bash that particular person, or shun that particular person, and tell that particular person that your analysis says otherwise. Okay? So thank you for attending. So this session has been recorded, so it will be shared on my channel.